everybody doing today? Don here from Super Blast. Had a really good day today and made some people happy. Had a regular customer to start the day off with. House wash, pool cage, and driveway. Got a nice tip as well. Second job, I had to bail out this poor guy. He's 85 years old. He's a veteran. I mean, he served his country, and you know, the last thing he needs is the HOA breaking his chops when he's trying to, you know, live out the rest of his life in peace and quiet, for crying out loud. Anyway, I'd done the driveway a couple months ago, and it's been raining every day, so, you know, mold's growing down here in Florida all the time. So you can clean something one day, and 10 weeks later, if it rains every day, it's going to be moldy again. So that's why your mold is my gold, baby. It's a great business to be in if you live in the, you know, the atmosphere like this, where it's humid and turn that down just a little bit. Talking over it seems like. Anyway, I demonstrate how to set up the downstream injector today when we first start the day. Job layout is important. When you pull up, you know, you got to be scoping where the water is. What you see when you pull up, you know, that determines where you're going to park your rig. You don't want to be moving rigs around or none of that. You just want to set it up. And when you're done, you want to be able to go straight back to the trailer, you know what I mean? Or your truck or whatever it is you got it set up in. You guys that have your hose reels coming out of the back of the truck, man, I don't really... I have one for my soft wash. I mean, it's not that bad. You just have to wheel it out into the road instead of fighting it around the corner. You know what I mean? But I always have my stuff going the right way of the job. You pull up, and the hoses are already pointing the way they need to be. But everybody does it different. Everybody has a different setup. You know, not everybody has a trailer. So I get that, right? All right. What else we need to talk about today? Subscribers. We're getting there. We have 887 subscribers. Wow. So that we're getting pretty close there. 113 more subscribers and we're at 1,000. Then we're going to do that giveaway. Going to be giving away the nice size heavy duty ball valve. I think they're up to like $59 now. It's a good prize. One of my Super Blast shirts, of course, with a couple stickers, you know, don't touch my shit and get after it. And that'll be a nice little winning prize there, along with a gallon of Sticky Icky, baby. That's a good prize for the 1,000th subscriber drawing. All right? All right, well, let's get after today, and hope you enjoyed it. Anything else that I can do to help anybody out, information-wise or demonstration-wise? I know my buddy Cliff over there, Flamingo, he's requested a little bit of Journey music on the drums. I got the song picked out. I'll practice it for a couple days, get it perfect, and then I'll go ahead and do that. But in the meantime, I'll go ahead and put that on there today. I found a tribute band that's doing it. They do a pretty good job on it. And this way, I'm not going to be doing copyright. I don't want to take a chance on putting real Journey on there, because if they flag it, then my whole video has to be redone. So I don't want to do that. But anyway, all I can tell you is, get after it! Hey, 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 good morning. Tuesday morning here. And always remember, put the drinks on ice. There's water in there. There's all kinds of stuff at the bottom there. All right, man. Today is going to be some downstream talk. I always talk about downstreaming. And in order for your downstreamer to work correctly for a couple months on end, soak it in a bucket of water and everything. And when you set your rig up, try to line everything up so it's right here. This is like a workstation. See, there's all my guns are in here. Thanks to Ameritech for thinking of that really cool spot to put the guns. And I have my tools. Everything's organized back here. Extra guns, jumper hoses, extra Mondu hose. Just your basic tools, you know. Wrenches, screwdrivers. Okay. So when you plug your injector in, you plug it right into here. The only reason why I keep this ball valve, and this is, don't mean to jump off subject, this is the ball valve that you'll be getting in the drawing, if you win the 1,000th subscriber drawing. You're gonna get that. You're gonna get this shirt, and everybody knows what the back looks like. You see me all the time. And we're gonna put this rig to work today. We're gonna start out with a house wash, pool cage, and driveway. And then we got my buddy, Mr. Sweet. He has the HOA climbing all over this gentleman's back. I feel bad for him. So we're gonna bail him out. We're gonna get his house washed up today. They're threatening the guy with a $5,000 fine. It's like, really? Come on. I mean, and the guy's place doesn't even look that bad. You'll see when we get there. It does need a wash, but you don't have to ride the guy like that. He's 85, for crying out loud. All right, so that's going to be the day today. And picked up 7 new jobs yesterday on the phone. Picked up 3 new jobs just out gallivanting around doing jobs. People stopping, grabbing business cards, asking me what pricing is. Also had a nice conversation with a pool tech in the area. He grabbed a big stack of my cards, said I have the best price, so he'll be using me for his customers that need their pool cages cleaned up. And then Thursday morning, I got to go to Dade City. Got to be there at 7 o'clock in the morning. Walk around 4 buildings that I got to quote, which I'll get the jobs. And this is a really busy week, starting to pick up here. Then we have this Saturday, we got Dade City, that big job that I quoted on earlier in the week. Well, I was able to get that, so that's a nice size ticket, so we'll be doing that. Other than that, let's get rolling and get the day started. Get after it! Okay, good morning. Let's talk about how we have the downstream injection system set up, and then we'll talk about how the job's laid out. And then this should be helpful information, okay? Let's go over it. Let's get after it. Okay, let me get this a little closer. There you go, you can see that. All right, here's your unloader, okay? This is for machine A on that side of the driver's side. Like I said before, always put your injector in a bucket of water. It stays nice and happy. Plug in. This is how my setup is. This is an injector tube. It keeps the tube at the bottom of the bucket. If you're using a 5-gallon bucket, you can just set it right here. I have tanks over here, so I got to run across the top of the toolbox down into the tank. Okay, it's that easy. See these lids? Make sure you put them where, if you pull off, you're not going to lose them. Some days you're going to pull off and you're going to lose it. Okay, I already have my hose peeled off the reel. 200 feet of hose. Probably don't need 200 feet, but we have 200 feet. All right, let's go ahead and look at the way the job's laid out and look at the job. You can see my hose is going over that way, then it curls back around this way. All right, and we're gonna get a little rain here, but that's not gonna kill us. All right, this is a regular customer. Do it every year. Kind of gathering some dirt along that edge up there, you see it? I always do the fronts of the fence, complimentary. So when you look from the road to the person's house, it looks good. We have all this mold here. This is going to be done strictly downstreaming because it's not that bad. We're going to start the job right here by putting SH on the side of the pool cage up there at those peaks. Get this cleaned off, and the reason why I'm starting here is we're going to SH all the way around. These jobs could go really easy if you think it out and you lay it out to where it's going to be in your advantage. Okay, it's not that bad. We're going to come around the back here, come around the front. Of course, we're going to SH the driveway while we're doing it. Then we're going to use our short range, further than the tall reach tip to get up there. This is all not that bad. Then we're going to come around here. Keep in mind we're applying SH still all the way around. And once again, we're going to clean the front of the fence off. We're going to come all the way down this side. Okay? And we're going to apply SH all the way through this pool cage area. Okay? Then we're going to rinse our way all the way back to the truck, all the way back around. And then when we get out front here, we're going to get the mini Mondu out and we're going to hit this driveway, rinse that off, and then we're on the home stretch after that. It'll be rinsed up to this point and the driveway done. Then all we got to do is rinse down to where we're going to start the job and enter the pool cage. Well, we will clean that, and then what happens after that? Seems that the job was planned out right. The hoses are going to go right back to where they belong. Straight shot, no fighting anything. Usually works out pretty good. All right, I'm Don from Super Blast. Hopefully all this information is helpful. Now let's get after it. All right, so we're going to apply the SH and surfactant on 3/4 speed. Then when we get to the concrete, we'll go ahead and crank it on up. And look at that, we're having a nice sun shower. Let's get after it.
Any way you want it, that's the way you need it. Any way you want it.
Okay, it's time to change the injector out, okay? All right, notice I have my injector in the vise, and having a vise on your rig is very important because when this happens, you need a vise. Okay, notice the long part of the injector is for the nipple, so that's where you want to put the plug in. So the water is going to be going what direction? That direction. All right, let's change it out. And this is all you need, an injector body. Okay, very simple. Teflon tape, crescent wrench, that off of there. This off of here. Okay. Get your new one. Put some Teflon tape on this bad ride. Okay. Always put a few good wraps on there just to make sure it stays sealed up. Take your mail. The male end goes on the long end, okay? All right, put it on there nice and snug. Get you some more Teflon tape. And you want to put the tape on the way the fitting is going to screw on there, okay? Spin that around there real good. Put you a couple layers. Good seal. Screw the female back on, okay? All right. Now we should be getting some soap. All right, that ought to do it. Always good to have all the tools with you. And that's a rebuilt Downstream injector. All right, let's have a look in here real quick. See here? This is why you want to have extra stuff, you see? I still have 2 more injector bodies right here. See? One, there's another one there. You know, all extra fittings, Teflon, tips, seals, anything and everything can be repaired. All right, let's put this back on. Simple as pie. All you gotta do, plug this back in the line, plug it back into the loader, plug back in, and let the soap begin. Come over here and put this tube back down in the, man, that's some thick soap right there. Look at that. It's like a frickin' paste. Huh. I don't think I like that lemon dance. It's already hotter than H out here. All right, let's get after it.
She loves the sun, she loves every day. She loves the moon, she loves the groove. She loves the love and day. She loves the night, all night. Well, every night. So hold tight, you baby, hold tight. She said, any way you want it, that's the way you need it. Any way you want it. She said, any way you want it, that's the way you need it. Any way you want it. I was alone, I never knew what kind of a dream. Then he said, that we said, about the loveliness. All night, well, every night. So hold tight, ooh, baby, hold tight.
Okay, here we go. I got to show it off again, right? See that? That's a 0015 wash jet. All right? Here's what it's good for. Not only can I get up there and do the rinse, this does a great job doing many things. Okay. For instance, see that bee's nest right there? See it? What bee's nest? Comes in handy for so many things. Get you one. Ameritech Pressure Cleaning Systems in Tampa, Florida can fix you up with that. And get a gallon of Sticky Icky while you're at it. And tell them Don from Super Blast sent you down there, all right? Get after it.
Any way
let's have a quick look. Whole front of the house is done. All the way down the side over there. The driveway looks great. Just for that little puddle. That'll be gone by the end of the job. Just got to rinse all this off. All the way down. It's all clean as a whistle though, I can tell you that. All that's dissipating on the pool screen. Cage outside there. All that mold come off the fence and the shed. And my injector wasn't working that well, so it still was spitting some out. All right, let's get after it. Let's have a look real quick. See how the cage is nice and white all the way across the top where it was black before. Whole side of the house is nice and clean. Always nice to see the soffit shining, you know what I mean? There was a couple green sections of fence I just went ahead and spit a little bit on there. There was some on the side of the shed. I was standing right here, so why not spray 2 seconds worth of SH on something when you know it's going to clear it up. All right, that's pretty tall. There's some dirt up there, mold and stuff. This is easy peasy when the wash jet tip comes to town, baby. All right, let's get after it. All right, let's have a look. Look at that. It's looking good, huh? I'm gonna take the mini Mondu to this deck. This is an old deck. We're gonna go ahead and do it anyway. There's some tough stuff over here. It'll get a couple shades lighter. All this stuff is cleaned up really nice here. Beautiful coming off. All right, we're just gonna get the wash jet tip out and stand on this end and get all that, and stand on the other end and get all this. It's easy as pie, right? All right, we'll let it dwell a little bit longer. Gonna go out and get hydrated, all right? We'll be right back. All right, let's have a look. It's looking groovy, all clean, deck's clean. Now for the satisfying rinse. All right, let's have a final look. Looks great. The whole house came out really nice. We've already reviewed all that. All right, now it's time for some lunch, and then we got another house wash, and the weather looks like it's holding off. So let's get after it. Hey, Don here. We're at job number 2. Okay, I was here a little while ago. A couple weeks, did the driveway. Seems that the HOA is busting this guy's chops. So we're gonna get these gutters cleaned up today. And they're really bothering him about the mold over here on the bricks in front of the lion. All this mold here on the bricks here. Got to be coming off on the side. They're really picking on him about it. All the fascia and the soffits up there. Just gonna do the front of the house, then he'll be all right. Okay, bricks, spotless. All the gutters and soffits are clean. Everything is good around here. The HOA should be totally satisfied with the guy's compliance. If they give him a hard time, I did offer to go ahead and go to court with him. You can't harass a guy after he spends the money twice now. I see a little green mold right there coming back. But I'm going to go ahead and put a coat of SH on this driveway, just so they leave the guy alone, for crying out loud. Let's get after it. All right, let's have a look. Look at that. SH all the sidewalks. That was turning a little bit green, so they don't really have one thing they can say to this guy. All the gutters are clean, and I'm sure they were going to say something about that, so I did all these gutters here. He just wanted the front done, and you know, he got the front done and the driveway. Really nice. Came out good. The big concern was the mold on the bricks, and all that's cleaned up. All right, everybody should be happy, and he has complied. Hey, you ever wonder about yard ornaments? You know, some people have a lot. Either they like them, or maybe it was a big sale. I'm done. Let's get after it. All right, that's going to be a wrap for the day. Boy, I hate to see somebody get picked on like that. He just showed me the letter. He gave me a copy of it. Man, they're all over this poor guy. And the place looks nice. Now they can't do anything else to him, you know? He'll be all right. And if he's not, I'll take care of it for him. All right. Well, it looks like Cliff has requested some joiny. And we're going to have to see about that. I'll use it in the music today, and then I'll get the song down there. It's a very easy song. I haven't played it in my life as far as learning it and playing it in a band or anything, but you know what? I will do that for my brother over there at Flamingo Pressure Washing. Now, we are getting close to 1,000 subscribers. We're almost to 900. I do believe it was like 888 or something like that. 887. So it's getting exciting. So I'm ready to give away a gallon of sticky that bubbles up to no end. Sudsmania. You'll be a suds maniac in no time. People like that. Look at him out there checking it out, see? He just got done telling me he's blind and he can't see, but he's going to go out there and look. Anyway, he's all taken care of. When I get hired to do a job, it gets done right, so he has nothing to worry about. All right. Back to what we were talking about. Subscribing. Man, it's like 100 and change until we get to glory days. Then, from what I understand, once you reach 1,000, then it starts happening for you. You start gathering more. YouTube bumps you out there a little bit. At least that's what I've heard. we'll have to see if that rings true or not. Alrighty. Alright, my name's Don from Super Blast Pressure Washing, and that's gonna wrap it up for today. Hopefully you enjoyed the day. Alright, I got me 175 gallons of water in the tank. And I'm better known as Juan Valdez. Alright, let's go look at this little porch, alright? Let's get after it. Well, guys, thank you for everything. And what do we do?
You get after it.
We get after it. Do you get after it?
Always.
What do you do?
Get after it. At home,
Everybody gets after it. Hey, when he gets home, he gets after it. Hey, look at this dude up here. I bet you he even gets after it.
Mr. American.
Get after it! All right, well, here I am getting ready to vacate Ameritech. And what do we do here at Ameritech?
Get after it!
Get after it! All right, here, Don here. I'm standing out here in front of, you know the place, right? You got to get after it at Ameritech. I got Wesley Ford here. He's a subscriber to the YouTube channel. He asked me where I got the rig, and here he is. Tell us what you think about Ameritech.
Dude, if you guys ever get an opportunity, you want to build something right, you come to Ameritech. These guys take all the time that's necessary to do it right, and we're worth the money, every bit of it. I'm so ecstatic. Wait till you guys see my unit.
Yep, and we're going to have a good look at it here in a little bit. They're finishing up some stuff in there. Then we'll go ahead and go over it. And this is what inspired Wesley to go ahead and get a new rig.
That's right.
His makes this thing look silly. Wait until you see this thing, and we'll be getting after it here shortly. I'm Don, and that's Wesley.
Get after it.